Saturday. Obviously, I'm just running some Oxygen Not Included because I feel like streaming it, honestly. No rhyme or reason other than that. But per usual, I'll talk through it, kind of give my thoughts. I have a save going, a colony going, that I like to fool around with. You know, Oxygen Not Included is big on experimentation and learning. So I play it primarily for that. Of course, also I like to progress. So it's a bit of a mix of things that I enjoy in my games. What I should do at some point, I'll do it offline as I should get back to Dwarf Fortress. I used to love that game when I was in university. At least when I was learning it, but I have not played it recently. It is a very complex game. I think currently they're working on the adventure mode for that. I've always been more of a colony mode when it comes to that game, though. Not so much adventure mode. We have 2 asteroids, pretty basic stuff. Second asteroid here, first asteroid here. I think this is what the forests start. You get a lot of arbor trees and octoferns and stuff. For the most part, it's okay. I started another save using the Frosty Planet DLC, which is an interesting DLC. I just didn't want to abandon my current colony. I'm not actually using that yet. But I still have the mechanics from that DLC and that update. So you have like the heat sources and stuff. You'll see all of those different things. And you have the new temperature system when they get chilly and too hot and stuff, and it impacts their athletics. You have all those different things. Pretty neat. Let's see, what was I actually doing over here? Biggest issue with this game sometimes is remembering what you were last doing. I was gonna get glass blowing going. I think that was the next thing. Because I need a more efficient way of capturing the radiation from these shine bugs. Right now my current issue is the fact that every time it shoots a rad bolt, it tends to shoot one of these guys and it wastes the energy. I'm trying to deal with that right now. Over here I have a couple of problems. Biggest problem is obviously heat. And that's a pretty standard problem in this game. Because we have a lot of heat up here, which is kind of causing an issue as it goes downwards. And then obviously it's hot water that's going into the bristle blossoms, which is too hot. Their limit, I think, is 30 degrees Celsius. It's going above that. I have a potential solution, though. I just need to generate enough cold in this room, and I'll be okay. It's a work in progress, though. Plenty of water, not enough, let me see, not enough cooling. That's gonna be a problem. And then obviously the base is getting a little warm. And then we have sulfur over here, so we have another source of food over here. We've got the, grub fruit plants, which are always nice, of course. We'll go ahead and run that. Let's see. I'll talk over it, but I'm going to be focused more on playing, just because this game takes a lot of my attention. Just want to see what's going on. Now, so we're going to put phosphorite down there, because I'd like to close this room off eventually. And just keep the cold in there. We have enough radiation, also taking advantage of that. Because these warts do provide radiation now, which is a neat change. What else we got going on? We got that. We got a bit of power generation going on there. Okay. We got the Atmo suits over there, so we can actually start taking advantage of that. And then over here, I think we're okay. We have more than enough food. Also have more than enough oxygen between the octoferns and the rusty oxidizer. We'll be okay. That's no longer a problem. I tend to pause a lot as well because I'm thinking as I'm looking at it. We have smooth hatches over here, which is good. How many can we have in here? That is 37. I also use this notepad mod. I'm not sure why we don't have this as a default building for a game like Oni, but you know, I use it. It's really useful. You can kind of hover over it and it will tell you what's going on in case you come back to the game later. Just to kind of give you an idea of what you were doing. So like right here, smelting station. Let me see how many I can have in here. What's the limit? 60 tiles, that's 5. So I'll also put something here. That's just for me when I come back in the future. Give me an opportunity to see what's going on. Okay, we got bomb lilies, Draco breeding chamber. Also gonna say this. I'm actually gonna say how many for this? 36, so that's exactly 3. That's 3 times 12. What I call it. I'm trying to normalize it as well. Let me see. Stone hatch breeding chamber. Yeah, 3 critter limit. I call them critters. Okay. Got it. I like this game because it's a nice little endless game that you can come back to every now and then. I've seen people play colonies for like hundreds, if not thousands of cycles, and they just kind of just slowly build things and make it more efficient and tackle challenges and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Like I have a couple of challenges right here. For the most part, this base is okay. Now I need to get into space. I'm not really worried about this right now. It is overheating. I could make it out of something else. I do have steel on the other asteroid, but I don't want steel to be a necessity right now. It's too hot over here, so they're probably going to start dying off, but it is what it is. Okay, she's starting to look at that. Okay, good. So we have the Atmos suits over there, 960. Still using basic wiring for now, just because it's easier to process. Don't need the oil because I have the glossy Dracos. Maybe for petroleum later. This keeps going off because I have more than 5 units in here. Yeah, but this isn't a high priority. I'm gonna make it a high priority because this is getting on my nerves now. It's probably because of the egg, because I have this checking for eggs as well. And then they go in and out of that area. Yeah, it's gonna be cramped because of the egg. Yeah, they're not making the eggs a priority at all. Let me go ahead and do this. Make that a higher priority. Make that a 7. Also make that a 7. Just to kind of set those areas. Yeah, that's fine. 7. Yeah. Alright, she's taking care of that. I'm going to go ahead and plant another grub fruit here. I feel like that's going to be my primary food source until I get this sorted out. Okay. Still dealing with the chlorine, which is kind of annoying, but it's not a huge deal. Taking care of that. We got that going on. This should be shut off now. Yeah, this should be shut off, right? That's a notifier. Okay, running low. Okay, sure. Let me connect this to something else. When it's running low, we want to turn this on, right? Let's do that. Exactly 5. Very good. Yeah, until then we can turn this off until we're running out of water. That way it's not constantly running. A little bit of efficiency. Yeah, this base is basically done for now. I don't need to worry about it. I have smelting going on up there. I have a bit of a loop, minor loop. I need to get rid of that polluted water though at some point. Probably pinch of peppers or something. If I wanted to, I could do that. Just trying to think about it. What am I going to use that water for? Because I need to get rid of it. Can also set up an arbor tree farm if I really want to. Not sure if I do though. Might also be too hot. For now, it's not a big deal. You don't need to worry about it. What I want is I want some more wart seeds if I can find them. We got weatheworts up there. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll start going upwards and we'll start getting some more weathwort. That might be a good idea. Let me just take a look. Okay, we have weathwort up there. We also have a biobot chamber over there. A builder, which I might jump on eventually. We also have the critter fluxomatic, which I don't need. Funny enough, that would have been useful earlier, but I don't need it at this point. Yeah, it's because I already have smooth hatches, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll take... Maybe the Drekos. I could get a glossy Dreco like that. Might be a good idea. Yeah, but let me start going upwards here. Continued exploration. And this is just so I can get the weathwort. No other reason. Alright. That needs to go downwards. We're probably going to open that up. Gotta do something about the chlorine, though. It slows them down enough to be annoying. Alright, how is she doing? Okay, we're out of rad bolts, which means I can now delete this. Go ahead. We just delete that specifically. Recycle. I'm going to get rid of all of this. Again, recycle. Yeah. No, what are you doing? Don't do that. Ah. Hang on. That was a mistake. Hang on. Because now water is going to go, now air is going to get out. Let me just go ahead and do this. Easy enough to resolve. There might be a pocket of air though, I'm not sure. We don't have oxygen going down here either. A lot of carbon dioxide. Thought I was producing more oxygen than that. Weird. Yeah, it might be a good idea to change that a bit. Just thinking about it. What if instead we do that? Could do that. Because it is backing up a lot. Yeah, we also need oxygen down there. If that's going to be a bit of an issue. Thing is, I don't want to make another spawn. We'll go ahead and delete. Think about this. Let me delete this. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll connect that. Yeah, I am taking this for granted now, though. How are we doing in terms of water? We should be fine. It should be a loop. That's okay. Yeah, they're going to tell me I'm not producing enough. Over here is not a problem, though. It's not a big deal at all. Let me see. What's this? I think it's 5 critters. 5 critter. Okay, we're good. I don't like the meal with seeds on the ground, but I can live with it. I should also set up a farm specifically for glossy Drekos. I could set up like a hydrogen chamber somewhere here if I really need it. Okay, they're doing that. What is she doing? What's that adding to the food problem? Zero critters, what are you talking about? Ah, shine bugs, my bad. Yeah. Switch that over to smooth hatch. Right. We only want 5. Once we have more than 5, they go there. And then they eventually starve and become meat. Oh, Steve earned a skill point. I'm at that point where I have too many skill points and not enough morale. You'll also hit the point eventually where there are just no other skills worth learning, you know? Like you always take a free skill, a free level 1 skill, because it pays for itself, so why not? But eventually it gets to a point where you just don't have any others to take. So I can take exosuit training for her. That's normally where I stop. There's nothing else, really. Is that Steve? I mean, improved strength is always good. More carrying capacity is always nice. Foggy feet, that's a radiation. Because these things keep getting shot. Okay, let me see. Has she done that yet? No, she hasn't finished that yet. Let's see. They're saying there's 1,000? There's just not enough oxygen then. That's the problem. That's no good. Give me 2,000. Fill it up. Go on. Yeah, it shouldn't need that much. It's just atmosphere displacing it at this point, I think. Right, there we go. Missing research station, which is what we're working on over here. Gonna have to remove that. Yeah, I'm just trying to sort out the oxygen distribution issue. Because we don't have a lot. Then obviously an airflow towel would help. So I think we can remove that. A lot of work to do. Oh, we're back. Ah, right, because I have her here. I want her to focus on that, though. Why aren't you doing that? Ah, I see. Got it. Those are empty. Oh, no, don't do that. They'll come back. Okay. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. Eventually it will get down there. What I need is, airflow towels. Air is not circulating throughout the base like it should be doing. There we go. Don't need to worry about that. We do have a glossy egg that needs to be moved. That is Slime Lung. Back when Slime Lung was still lethal. That mod is broken now. I don't think Skyrun are mods anymore, so that might be it for Diseases Expanded. If I knew it was necessary to rebuild the mod, I would just do it myself. But I haven't done any research into it. Not the end of the world. Let me go ahead and send the seeds and grub fruit. We might need more grub fruit. Send those off. Sweet wheat, okay. Stale. Yeah, you see, I want to, what do you call it? I want to cook these. That needs to be a higher priority than it currently is. Make that a 7, because we're not running out of food. I'm seasoning, taking advantage of that mule wood that I have. Because I have way too many mule wood seeds. Why not? And it is now seasoned. Let me see. Total changes per cycle. It's not refrigerated. Let me take a look at some of these. No, I can't see it. Let me just do the math. Let's see. Okay, that's 2. So let me think about this. That'd be -3 once I get the refrigeration issue out of there. It should be fresh forever, right? Thinking about it. Normal atmosphere is always gonna be -4. Yeah, so once I put it in the fridge, it just won't spoil. I think that's what they're saying. You know what I need? I need another fridge. I don't have enough. Let me actually hang this from the ceiling. Let's make it sunny, why not? We'll make it out of copper. Yeah, we're not running out of sweet weed anytime soon. It's a perfect atmosphere for it. Let's see what's going on over here. Has she finished yet? Okay, she's done now. That's why I sent her over there. I'll just go ahead and plug this in as well. That's 1270. That is 960. So we're going to put it on... thinking about it. Probably on this. Yeah. And then eventually I will need to replace this with better power wires. Can't remember what it's called. Yeah, conductive wires. I'll need to do that. Working on it though. A lot of commuting right now. Okay, that's done. Let me put that flour back in. Need another fridge. Oh, this thing got in here. Annoying. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, so oxygen, breathable, sure. It's thin. I feel like it's always gonna be thin because this is supplying oxygen to these 2 docks. That's why it thinned out a little bit. Not the end of the world because it's kind of it's backed up now, so we'll always go over here. That should be okay. Okay, let's see. Are you done? Okay, she's done. Send her home. Hmm, 50. I need to delete that. Let me see this. And then we need to do reed fiber and plastic. Need to hurry that up. And she went home. What are we doing over here? Oh nice, we got it. Hurry up with that. That's another Weezewort. Very slow, of course. Yeah. Food has decayed. Pinch of pepper. What can I use what can I use that for? I can make a stuffed berry, which is actually pretty solid. Could also make, pepper bread, which is actually amazing, given how much sweet weed I have. Could make Brackeen. I have some options. Immuno booster, royal bug, yeah. Solid options. Let me actually see this. Brackeen Critter Fountain. What does it do? Moods. Do I have it though? What do I need? I can actually go check. That might be a solid choice. I'm actually gonna take a look. I don't think I can afford it yet. Can I? No, I can't. That's a high level stuff. Yeah, and I need to get way down there. Let me get to the gas range. I should have natural gas somewhere. It's a volcano. Okay. Let's see if I can find something. Volcano, which is going to be useful for steam-based power later on. Let's see. Also have a cool steam vent. Not running out of water anytime soon. Natural gas geyser. What is that? That's a volcano. No. Let's see. Just looking. I'd be surprised if that's it. That's a water vent. No, okay. Like, if I wanted to ship water over to this base, that would also solve my problems when it comes to, the temperature issues, right? I could just shunt it over here. That's also a solution. And just see where it's coming in from. Because that's sulfur going out. Where is it coming in? Where are you? You're all the way over there. That's so far away, though. Sheesh. Okay, let me think. That's an option, though. It's just not a very good option. Let me think about it. It's also cold as well. So if I wanted to use it to cool down the base, I could. Just thinking about it. It's just really far away. Thinking. Because it is really hot over here. Let's store it over here. Just thinking here. So here's what I need to do. Insulated pipe. Probably igneous, I think. You want something with low thermal conductivity. The lowest I have is... That's pretty low. Yeah, but that's pretty expensive as well. Igneous rock. Probably that. I'll do that, and I'll store it for now. And that can be a form of cooling as I need it. Yeah, because it's really hot over here. Yeah, you can stop at 1000 now. 1000.1. There you go. Or just 1000. Because the atmosphere is displacing it sometimes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's always gonna be hot going over here. The top portion's gonna be steaming. I could take care of that though, to some extent. A lot of sandstone though. Ugh. The only problem, a ton of sandstone. be worth it. There we go. Not the best choice, but it's a choice, sure. Unreachable build, really? Oh yeah, that's true. I see you. Got it, yeah. Let me just do this. But the plan was to come from this side. Like, approach from here. That's what I'm gonna do. Insufficient oxygen. There's enough oxygen over there. Stop it. Okay, let's see. What I want is the critter condo. That's my goal right now. Okay. Yeah, so where am I gonna create these pincher peppers? Because it needs to be pretty hot. It's a good question. Good question. Probably over here. Yeah, that might be the best place for it. There we go. Oh, actually, you don't want to use those. You want to use these. Hydroponic farm. And then that allows me to trying to figure out the best way to do this. Yeah, sure. Allows me to get rid of that, right? Get rid of that hot water. That polluted water more than anything else. Could also cool it and reuse it, but I feel like that's a waste of energy. Like aqua tuners are like industrial grade machines. I don't think they're very good solutions for every problem you can think of. It just uses too much power. Once you have a way of generating a lot of power, they're much better. Yeah, oxygen's gonna thin out here a little bit, but that's okay. Ooh. Oh. Empty pipe, really? Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's incorrect. Huh. Wonder why that's the case. Let me take a look at this. It's the flow. It's supposed to go to either side. Yeah. That is an issue. I have an idea. Flow issues. Yeah. I like that mod that shows you what the water and gas flow actually is. Yeah, now we're gonna run into oxygen issues. Gotta fix that. In fact, I think it's important enough to do that. Yeah, and then I'll take care of that. Radiation, which is good. Do I have this going? I do, okay. Yeah, as long as this needs radiation, because this is going to be pretty cold anyway. Because the Wheezeworts, I don't need to worry about that. There we go. Problem solved. Very good. Should probably repair this now. Yeah, we can repair it. That's fine. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Wasn't thinking when I made that, huh? It's gonna loop, boys. It's gonna keep looping. Hang on. Let me just turn this off. Perpetual radiation machine. Huh. I wonder. I wonder about that now that I say it. Can I use that to generate non-stop radiation to fuel this? Or does that eventually degrade? That's a really good question. I don't know. I actually want to try that now. Because is that producing radiation? Oh, don't delete that. I need that. Delete that. Now, and then you're gonna get shot in the head. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Boom. Move. Nope. She tried. Oh, too slow. Yeah, I messed that up. It needs to be like, huh. Thinking about it. Is that southwest? I'm thinking here. I'm gonna take a look at it. We'll see. Let me reconnect this. Now, can I do it like that? Oh yeah, that worked. Okay. I need to try that at some point. Might have been a happy accident right there. I'm not sure if those produce radiation on their own. They might. Also, I need to close that off. I should do an insulated towel. Not made of actual insulation, but good enough. Thank you. Gonna need to get up here and take care of that. Alright, there you go. Yeah, that's still going off. That's pretty annoying now. I'm trying to get it to stop. What is your problem? Low oxygen, yada yada yada. Okay. We're taking care of it, relax. Yeah, it's low. I don't want to do another spawn, but I might have to. And it wouldn't be that difficult to manage either. I wish I had that mod that allowed me to just copy a design and just paste it over again. I might be able to find it. Because doing this from scratch is annoying. Like, it works. It does what I need it to do, but it's kind of annoying sometimes. And I don't like community designs. Because there's no creativity in copying something else. At least that's the way I view it. Oxygen will be fine. You guys are okay. Stop whining about it now. Yeah, but that's oxygen not included. One problem after another, bit by bit, you know? Ooh, Dreklet eggs, thank you. Well, Sure, send them over here. There's just more reed fiber. Okay, so food's okay. Don't need to worry about this right here, at least not right now. And I'll deal with that heat in a minute. It is roasting over here, huh? Because of the steam. That's understandable. But it being hot over here is not a big deal. Because of everything happening here. Body temperature high? Really? Why are you glum? They should be working on this. I'm using the sweet oil for sucrose. Yeah, I have too many in here. That's the problem. I have like, what, 6 in here? Yep, because of him. He's in that doorway. And I did that design so I could put the egg somewhere. So technically, they're not in the same room, so they're not cramped. And then it's exactly the number of tiles I need, more or less. I think this is what, like 60? Yeah, that's 60, that's 64 because of everything over here, but it's fine. Overheating again. Yeah, I may need to make that out of steel now that I think about it. Send the steel over. 200, okay. Yeah, send the steel over there. I can get more steel pretty easily, it's not a big deal, but should shunt it over there. What happened to that weavewort? Where is it? Yeah, take care of that. You only get so many weaveworts. Oh, still unrested because it's too bright. That's really annoying. All right, let me close these doors. And that door. Ah, power overloaded. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna have to change that. Or idiot a lot. $1270 is also a lot, but I don't think we'll ever actually hit that amount. Okay. And someone's unhappy. Ah, unrested probably. I got a new skin. I don't really care about the blueprints. I'd say the most annoying thing about the blueprint is the fact that this pops up at all. I wish I could hide it if I didn't care. That way I wouldn't have to even think about it, but you know, it's not the end of the world either. Oxygen, excess oxygen. I don't like sharing oxygen between bases. I don't mind sharing a liquid between bases, but not oxygen. That's your problem. Hungry? I mean, you should be fine. How are you hungry? You have food. Oh, you're not eating the pickles? Yeah, we have food. Get out of here. Go eat. And I'm pretty sure the bathrooms are fine. Yep. Yeah, you have nothing to complain about besides oxygen. Yeah, I may need to do this. I may need to create another spawn here. It's not like I'm running low on water, you know? Alright, so let's think about it. I just need to send the water over here. Where would I put it? It has to be outside of the base. Because it's gonna run hot. Thinking about it. Hmm. How much algae do I have? Kind of a waste, though. Yeah, in that case, I should probably do... Let me check my algae. Can't spell. Oh, yeah. Let's do a terrarium. And then if I do this properly, let me think. There's a way to do it so that you don't need to feed your terrarium with water. You can just kind of put water on the ground. And that will be enough. Let me try that. It's that 2 towels. Let's do buildings. We'll do that. I was actually going to keep that, but okay. Because I have the light. Yeah, high stress, I know. I should have a massage table somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe I need to make a massage room. Ideally, it would be down here, but I have a plan. Yeah, there's a way to do this. I have the light. All right. There we go. They're gonna cook it up now. Let me get this out of the way first. Just make sure this is done. There you go. Pinch of pepper, yep. Copy settings. What's your problem? Fertilization. What does it use? Fertilization. Phosphorite? Okay. Sure. Didn't realize it needed fertilization, honestly. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that takes care of that. Go ahead and do this. That's just so I can get rid of this polluted water, more so than anything else. High stress, yeah. I'm gonna take care of it. Give me a second. What's your problem? Let me see. Unrested. Sopping wet. Yeah. He'll take a shower and take care of that eventually. I'm not that worried about it. And there she goes. That's Ruby. Are you connected? 12, not yet. Barely breathable. Who's trapped? Who is that? Oh. Stupid. That's why we call them dupes. Let me just go ahead and make that a door instead. And make it out of aluminum. I think I sent the steel over here now. Did I? Steel. Nope. It's taking a while to send stuff over. Oh, here we go. Weathwort. Okay. This should really be full of hydrogen. But right now, I just don't have the time to do it. Yeah, this thing is fine. It just has to travel so far. This is more like a smaller spawn for like small areas or specific projects. It's getting stretched way too much. because it's storing oxygen here and here and here, and that alone is gonna stretch it. And then it also has to go here. So that's 4 different docks, right? Not 4 docks, that's 12 different docks. Yeah, that's a lot. Plus it has to provide oxygen for the base. That's way too much. I'm gonna see if I can at least get the terrarium going as an alternate, you know? I have water. Like, that's not the problem. Then I'm also going to do critter feeders every 3. 1, 2, 3. Critter feeder, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'll do it like that. A lot of terrariums, but biggest problem is going to be the fact that, what's the word? Gonna be the fact that it's it's so labor inducive, you know? It's a lot of manual labor involved. Okay. That's fine. Make a little farm up there. You guys are okay. We don't care about beds. We have the rotating system in place. Alright, now we're getting rid of that. Pinch of pepper nut. At least they'll eat it, if nothing else, you know. That's another source of meat. We have all the stone hatches in here for some reason. Why are you cramped? I can have up to 5 critters here. Maybe because there are 6 critters in here, these things. Let me see. Let me go ahead and grab you. And you. How's the temperature in here? It's fine. Not really a huge deal. That system is backed up, that's fine. Start sending the water over here. I'm gonna set up another source of oxygen over there. Just so I have an alternative, you know? Should probably make this a bigger deal. Make this a 6. Do they know what they should be doing? Sure. And I'm gonna say 10 probably, or 5. It doesn't have to be a lot. Because I can just drop water on the ground, and it should do the same thing as supplying water directly to it. The problem's going to be, what's the word? Problem is going to be emptying it and dealing with the polluted water. Going to be the primary issue. I need to do something with the polluted water. How are we doing over here? Nothing yet. Yeah, then I can do, what do you call it? We can do phosphorite there. It's gonna be really hot, though. Pretty sure these things have max temperature. Do they? Can they overheat? Yeah, 75. Yeah, the max temperature. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty hot. But I should be okay. Okay, how are we doing over here? Let's see. We're okay over here. Yeah, give me some more steel. All the steel. Make that a 6, maybe. Okay, thank you. There you go. I think we got that wart, we've wart, probably one more. Yeah, I can pretty much ignore this base for now. Not a big deal. There's the ATN over there. Creates cold using hydrogen. I don't care about oxygen over here at all. It's over here that's the problem now. I'm working on that. I mean, they're taking care of it. It's not a huge deal right now. I also need ventilation, though. The other problem. Don't have good ventilation. Working on it, though. We'll get there. And I have more than enough sand. That barely runs, honestly. Which is the point. Alright, we got it. Alright, let's do liquid vent, liquid vent. Well, not yet. Let's not do the vent yet. Let's also give this a higher priority because they're taking a while. Let's make that 500. It's just enough to keep them around, really. Go ahead and deconstruct that. Make all of this a 6. Now that pop-up is annoying. Because of this guy. Really, let me see. That's meat. Eventual meat when they starve down here. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna connect this to a pump, and then I'm just gonna pump it into the base. Probably not oxygen not included, I imagine. Let me go ahead and do this. Just basically telling it don't come back. I don't really like the fact that this stretches like that. I want it to be even. All on the same level. I'm actually going to disconnect that. I guess oxygen not included. Oh, down the hatch. Nice. Okay. That's a good one. You lose 25% of the material, but it's there's no heat and no labor involved in creating it. So I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. Otherwise you have to use a smelter, which is really, really expensive. Like, it's incredibly expensive. Let's see. Let's have you research something else. Let's move towards some other things. Okay, work errand. We'll make that a 6. But also love to add a light here, if I can. me think about this. Can I put a motion sensor here? Nope. No, it'd have to be one up. I could put it here. I'm gonna do that just to make it a little more efficient. Let me see if I can find it. Make it a little rustic. Yep. We only need 5. Yep. Okay. Ah, metal refinery. Wait a second. There we go. Who made a mess? Who was that? Harold? Why? Why did you make a mess? Ah, because he's trapped. Right. Whoops. My bad. All edibles except, well, except medicine. Put that somewhere else. There we go. And then we'll do another 3. What do they look like here? It's not very efficient, though. The only problem. You're not going to see it in the pipes. You're going to see it in the air, in the oxygen. Yeah, it's still coming out pretty hot. Yeah, because chlorine's not that efficient. What do you call it? It's way more efficient. Hydrogen. Which is why I wanted to fill this room with hydrogen. But it's a start, you know? Better than nothing. And then more importantly, it's producing radiation, which is a huge, huge deal. That's a ton of rads per cycle. Is that going to connect? It doesn't feel like it. I might actually need to push this over 1 tile. No, that's not going to hit. I might have to push this over a single tile, now that I think about it. Annoying. Hold on. Now, if you can go over there... Go ahead and delete all of that. Just thinking about it. Yeah, okay, so this should work. If I do a gas pump, could do 3 gas pumps. Let's say we do 3. And let's say we turn the automation off. Let me guess temperature. Yeah, it's too hot. Still a park though. So here's the plan. I'm gonna disconnect that, and I'm gonna go ahead and eventually disconnect that. And I'm going to set this up so that the terrarium's providing oxygen for the base. Let me just do it based on atmospheric pressure. Those are a lot of pumps, though. That's the other issue. A lot of pump. I'll probably have a shut off then. There's not a whole lot going on though. I'll probably want to shut off. Yeah, the shut off, yep. Oh, then you'll want the wattage sensor, yep. Could also do the conductive wiring, which is another option. It's just really expensive though. 25. It's a lot of wiring. It's so much. Maybe I won't do it. I just do the shut off. Yeah, but I'm focusing on this. We need oxygen. Like, I'm fine with this bomb feeding oxygen to these bays. That's fine, but it can't feed it to the rest of the base as well. That's being stretched too much. Okay. We're probably gonna want the tile. Sure. Make it move a little faster. I'm probably gonna cap it at 12 dupes. I don't think I need any more than that. I mean, it's free water. Why not? That's instantly gonna melt. But I'll take it. The food situation's fine. Okay, satisfied, that's fine. Let me see. Red signal, green signal if below 1000, basically. Just thinking about this. It's always going to be above, though. I don't think I can do 3 pumps. That's too many pumps. It's like, what, 480 per pump or something stupid like that? 240. Okay, yeah, well. 480 for 2. It's currently, that's current potential load, 600. Maybe I can do that. Well, it's less than 1000, yeah. Or I can say less than... Yeah, that's fine. And I can just turn it off when these things turn on. It's basically what I'm saying. Because 240 times 3 is 720, I think. Yeah, so it can run until that happens. And then while pressure is above, let's see. Yeah, above 1000. You can run. Yeah, well, it's above 1000. You can run, yep. And then with that, right, that's full now, right. Because it's just feeding those bays. And it's not stretching out to the rest of the base. Right, so it's really the stretching that does it. I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's see. Best way to do it is to feed it into the same line. Instead of having it go through. Okay, that works. And then I can do, let's see. And then I can go ahead and set this up as well. Just so it's not getting stuck there, right? Little Atmos sensor, check. Oh, I can't put it there, really? Okay, well, I can go over here then. Radiation, food poisoning. Can you guys clean this up, please? Thanks. I appreciate it. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put that polluted water, though. We earned a skill point. Probably strength. Field research, astronomy. Can I get to material studies with her? Maybe. Where is she? You are now a scientist. See. What I should do is Sweepy. Sweepy will take care of it, but I still need to use that polluted water for something. Pinch of pepper, maybe. What can I use that pinch of pepper for? That's a good question. Pinch of pepper. No, I still don't have an answer. I can turn it into steam, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Okay, we need that now. Give me a second. Yep. And then also... Yep. Okay, that's ready to go too. Oh, yep. Bomb. That is hot. Yeah, I have too much food over here. Like a decent amount of pickled meal, though, which lasts forever. Growth, though, I'm not really that worried about it. The rest of it will be fine. Is that still not done? Come on, guys. Hold on. Yeah, but I also want to connect it over here. Let's see if it's less than 1,000. Then green. Yep, that's fine. Probably got to make that a higher priority than it currently is. I can also make that a 7. To let them know it's very important. Are they cramped? No, they're fine. That 6 critter limit. Oh, they finally took care of this? Or did I turn it off? No, they haven't taken care of it yet. Weepy's not doing anything. Oh, hold on, let me shut this off. Kind of a waste. All the oxygen right there. Yeah, now it needs to be emptied. That's the problem with the terrarium. The emptying is the biggest issue. And then you need to do something with the water afterwards. Still need to figure that out. What am I gonna do with the polluted water? Obviously use it for farming, I guess. Ah, right, we're almost out of water. Do I have the steel? Can I do this now? Let me see. Let me see. Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. Okay, you can stop sending steel, guys. We're good. What did they just send? Steel, grapefruit seeds. Yeah. Probably in the bathroom. Okay. Yeah, the temperature's out of control, though. Of course, of course. It's a bigger issue down here, honestly. Up here, I don't think it really matters. Especially since I have all this meat down here. I think that's generally why people go to barbecue as like the default meat product or a food product as temperature increases, because it makes it harder to farm. And then the farm is actually okay. Water's just really, really up there. Also important that I have this for something else besides just cooling. It's not all that efficient at cooling. At least not right now. Thinking about this. It's not gonna hit. What I need to do is this. I need to create a floor here. I actually need to do this. And then I need to push this one over, right? And then once that happens, I can just send it straight down. I was also hoping that glass would allow me to actually send it through. I might need, what do they call it? It's like a rad bolt panel. Let's see if I can find it. Joint plate, there it is, yeah. I need a joint plate, which is way over there. Yeah, through walls, that's huge. And I will just leave the gap. Yeah, it's nice, not the worst thing. Who is idle? We don't really have a lot of jobs to do. I'm just having her research most of it, like the first steps, before she gets to the end. Flow direction, I could do that. Recreation, that might not be a bad idea. Help with morale. She'll do that. What are you guys doing? Someone's idle over here. Probably, let's see. I was gonna make this a museum. What do you need for a museum? You need 6 masterpieces, a light source, and a pedestal. Well, she can do that. Just so they run through it every time they're going to work, more so than anything else. Toasty. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hot over there. As long as it doesn't hit like 60 degrees, I'm probably okay. Oh, running low. That means you're gonna turn on, right? Yep. Okay. You don't need to pause it. It's just gonna run at that point. And once that starts running because the system's no longer backed up. And then it loops and it keeps that filled up, which means I have water for the oxyferns and I guess this, I suppose, and the bathrooms. Yeah. And I have that just in case the system backs up. Who's idle? Oh, you? You're supposed to be working, though. Oh, still. Right, I see it's a queue. It's a queue, hold on. Go on. Are we done? Did they do it? Yep, okay. Here we go. There we go. Now it's gonna get backed up. Yep. And now we're going to disconnect that. Alright, so that has somewhere to go. Otherwise it's getting pushed down. There we go. Now we have oxygen. Perfect. We can even go all the way down here if we want to, although I don't want to. Is there anything else I can do here? It's too hot for anything else. Okay. Oxygen problem resolved, right? And I need to do something about this polluted water, though. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. It can stay there for now. I don't really care one way or the other. Yep, there we go. Some polluted oxygen too, but it's oxygen. It's just really hot. It's gonna be a really, really hot base. Not a huge deal. Grub fruit. Should be fine. Someone's idle again. Let me guess, she's done? Already? Oh, it's you. What do I need you for? It's a good question. I don't think I'm still exploring at this point. I need metal, though. I could use that. I might actually make that my focus. Okay. Well, let's do that. And let's get some more metal. Just dig up that tree. That was fast. Jeez. Right, we don't have the mask down here anymore. Forgot about that. We don't really need it though. Yep, there we go. Just have to deal with the polluted water at some point. I just say as long as it's above 500. I don't want any oxygen in here. That's the goal. Okay. Got the oxygen situation sorted out. What's next? Not the heat. I need to keep an eye on it, but I'm not really that worried about it. The morale situation, probably. Light source, I can just disable it and it still works. Oh look, a new lamp. Nice. Go ahead and disable that. Yeah, if I had hydrogen in here, it would be cold. Normally when you have hydrogen and that many Weathwort, it's like below freezing temperature. It gets so cold that it starts bleeding out into the rest of the area, which is what I want. It's not the most efficient thing, but it's also producing a ton of radiation that I can utilize. I keep reconnecting it. Not ready to do that yet. I gotta push this over. Alright. You know, I should send Joya seeds. Do I have any? Joya seed. Nope, apparently not. Oh, okay. 50. Okay, sure. Let me uproot that. Ugh. The time flies when you're playing Oni. What else is going on? Running out of oxygen. We'll be okay. Don't need to worry about it. Just need to make sure this isn't getting too hot. No, it's fine. That's how I'm cooling off my brine, so I can actually process it, hence the cold liquid processing area. Like, I've never been a fan of using the Tepid either. I feel like that's a trap. Like, in this game, you don't want to produce heat. You want to produce just enough. Like right here, like just enough to keep the atmosphere at a certain level, but you don't want to produce ridiculous amounts of heat. Like right here, maybe it would make sense because the bomb lily's starting to go, but even then. A pinch of pepper. That's getting rid of that water. Well, thing is, you don't need to keep bomb lily. What's the word? You don't have to farm it. Don't have to keep it topped up with any resources, which is pretty nice. Give me 1 second. Right. We gotta go cook. Whew. It's just someone working on the fence. Always good to keep an eye on what's going on, but it's just fence work. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that anymore. Next is probably this. Science. Science and technology, really. Deconstruct that. Trying to get this sorted out. Ooh, that is... These are actually critical. Just realized they're opening up the atmosphere. Opening up the top of my base. Yeah, that's critical, guys. Faster, move faster. Where are you going? Stay right there. No, get over here. Go. Oh, these guys. Guy. Alright, hold on. Go back and finish the job, guy. There you go. Sometimes you have to babysit them. It can be really stupid sometimes, huh? Just realized that's letting all the oxygen leak out of the top. There you go. Thank you. Good, well done. That's talking to a dog, I swear. That can be pretty stupid sometimes. Yeah, let's use the toilet. Let's use the toilet. Toilet's there. Probably because of the toilet, the emergency. Go ahead and delete that now. And delete that. And delete that. And yeah. Let me just close that off first. I'm keeping an eye on this. I might actually have it warn me. Send a red signal. That's gonna do 75-25. And then in this situation, I don't really want it to be iron. I think they do a not gate. Okay, literally not. That's the logic. I'm gonna notify her just so I don't need to constantly check it. There you go. The temperature here is fine. It's pretty moderate. Barbecue. Excellent fruit. Grapefruit preserve. Grapefruit. Do the barbecue. The grapefruit preserve will last a while. Oh, we're running out of oxygen over here, huh? I might want to handle that. Eventually. Huge deal. Yeah, the emptying is going to be a problem. A lot of manual labor. Got carbon dioxide. We'll have to do that. I know, working on it. Hold on. What is it? I'll pause it because it's important enough to deal with. It's in the research station. Hold on. So then I want her to do that now. Alright, we got that sorted out. I'm going to delete all of that. Before I do that, I'm going to close this off. Idiot, so I have to be careful. Yeah, the emptying is a booty. Right? Yeah, it's life support, if I remember correctly. Who's handling life support? Everybody? Yeah, everyone. Alright, that will do. I think it tells you, doesn't it? Yeah, that's life support though. I guess temperature, fertilization. That should be fine. I need another dupe, a farmer dupe. Or like a general purpose dupe or something. Still haven't finished that yet, huh? Yep, that's working, which means the spawn is going to shut down eventually if I design this correctly. Yep, it's going to shut down as soon as that's up. Yeah. Like eventually it's going to back up. These pipes are going to be full and that oxygen's not going to go anywhere. So it's going to back up, and once it backs up, it's going to shut off. Just to conserve power, I suppose. What's going on here? It should be a bigger deal than it currently is. Yeah, we need like a handyman dupe over here. I need to grab another one. Food has decayed. Yeah, I'm running out of food now. Or, what's the word? Yeah, I'm using all their food. That pile. That's for you. You can eat it. And produce a little bit of sand. Bristleberry. Yeah, this isn't a huge issue. It's gonna leak down there, so. It's starting to cool down a little bit. I've noticed. Like, it's still pretty hot up there, but it is starting to cool off somewhat. Go ahead and do that. Also the museum I need to finish. We're gonna put on, let's see. I don't know, copper. Whatever. Put something on there. Yep. See? They don't have to supply water. It's automatic. So all they have to do is empty it, but they don't have to supply anything because it's on the ground. That's pretty neat. They do need to supply algae though. But this thing uses so little algae, it's not a huge deal. Also, I can't spell. Like, it's probably the most efficient way to use your algae when it comes to, oxygen generation. It's more efficient than using The oxidizer, or whatever you call it. What is it called? The diffuser, yeah. Because what it is, 30 algae to 40 water, even if you don't take light into consideration. And then it's only using like what, 9.77 grams of water because it produces polluted water. In roughly equal measure. All you have to do is really get the polluted water, convert it back to water, and use it again. So like I've used it where I just kind of loop it, like I have very little algae, and I just kind of stretch it for tens of cycles until I get another source of oxygen online. It's pretty good for that. It's just dealing with the polluted water is an issue. You need to have a solution for that. I'm wondering though. Let me see. Arbor trees, 40 degrees. Arbor tree. What would I need to create a park? Wild plants. Botanical garden, 8 plants, 4 different decorative plants. Can't do it. Nature reserve, 4 wild plants. I mean, I could do arbor trees, I guess. Just need to figure out where I would go with the arbor trees. It'd have to be somewhere down here. Also, it looks like all of the metal is over here, which is the problem. Based on what happened a while ago. So maybe I'll do that. Find arbor acorns over here. Okay, she's done a slow direction. Gonna make a rec room somewhere. Gonna figure out where. We need Sleepy. I need Sleepy in here. It's a mess. Hold on. Upgraded Sleepy so he's actually useful. But we need him because this is an absolute disaster. Do that. Not enough material. What? We'll make it out of iron then. Whatever. Output pipe full? Yeah. Yeah, that's not surprising. The pinky peppers. Yeah. We have so many new attachments. It's crazy. Yeah, we can remove that. Yeah, let's just take that out. Let's do... Yeah, let's remove that. It's a waste. Let's actually remove this entire room. Because on this asteroid, you don't need them. What you need is the Saycatch. As long as you don't have a ton of them, you have just enough. Now let's do that. I'm gonna make a rec room. I still have that mule wood farm for pickle and mule. Oh, that's funny. I think it's just in case I need it, but I still have it. 37. What if I was to delete all of this? How big is that room? 59. It's gonna be 60. It's 64. Okay. Which means I can do 5. Let me actually delete all of this. a 5 critter limit. Oh, yeah. That's what, 63, 64, 63. I would need to remove this, which I'm not gonna do. Alright. Full of crap. Okay, aluminum, cobalt, myriad seeds. We don't have enough carbon dioxide down here. Fine. That's 5:56. I'm about to run and cook soon. I feel like it's too late. Alright, here. You're done. Almost done, rather. And then I want this to be, let's see, research station. Then it should be here. Right. Let me finish this first. Let me also make my rec room. Do I need water? Yeah, we need water. Okay. Mechanical surfboard. We're gonna make it out of copper. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then let me think about it. Rec room. Industrial machinery. The right way to do this is to have a pump. Right? Yeah, we'd want a pump. Generator, probably this. Yeah, probably that. Liquid pump. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, don't know if it should be there. Maybe not. Probably not. Then we want mesh towels. So when it splashes, then you want to just reuse it. But I don't think it destroys water. I'm sure it doesn't. Maybe spills 50. 2 seconds, yeah, per second, okay. And then I can also do a hydro sensor as well. I hate using iron for this stuff. I'm gonna have a lot though. Can't do those yet. Oh, they're not ramped in the body temperature. Got it. There's more to the body temperature than anything else, I think. What? Why are you cramped? That's 261 tiles. I think it's just a body temperature, really. Yeah, that's shut off now, see? That is shut down. Because these pipes are full. And then once that shuts down, this also shuts down. It does leak some power every cycle, but it's not a whole lot. And then the nice thing about this is it gives it a chance to cool off, right? So I don't really need to worry about it overheating, because it's gonna shut down eventually. And then it'll turn on again when I need it. Like right now it's on again because that's the reason. They're not lighting up. Kind of annoying. Okay, what else? I'm gonna put metal in here. Metal ore. Probably refined metal. And there's enough oxygen. There's chlorine in here for some reason. It must have gotten through the roof, apparently. Like, it's not oxygen like this, but it's still oxygen. Like, what are you guys doing? What's the major project over here? Right, the rec room. Quote-unquote major project. If it's greater than 500, turn it on. Also, apparently I don't need to dig this up. That's neat. Let's do it now. Furniture. Surfboard. Out of copper. Put it there. Okay, this might be it for today. Should be okay. And then let's see. This needs to be on. It needs to be on, but it doesn't have to be activated. It needs to be connected, rather. Body temperature. Doesn't get too hot. That's fair. That might be where I actually use the water, now that I think about it. Keep the plants growing. Yeah, but I need to cool down this entire area. That's probably going to be my next, where I focus next. Let's do that. Let's do granite, because I don't think it really matters. 182. Yeah, I'm going to do granite, I think. Yeah, okay. I don't know about the radiant piping, but it might be too cold now. I need to be careful that I don't make it too cold. Yeah, and then I'll just store it again down here, why not? Any of things to work on. Field research. Applied sciences. Oh haven't done that yet. Gotta hurry that up, guys. It's past 6 o'clock, I should stop now. Easy to say, hard to do. Yeah, the oxygen situation sorted out for now. Be okay. I think the power cost isn't even that bad. Yeah, let me run. Let me save this and go on. Probably play again late tomorrow, I imagine. I gotta give college football a break for a little bit. The game is really good, but it sucks up time like nobody's business. I need to get back into stuff like this. I gotta run.